So welcome to the class, and in this we are going to continue on with consumers equilibrium. But in this we are not going to use the utility analysis. We've finished with the utility analysis. In this we are going to do the indifference curve analysis, which has been given by Hicks and Allen. It's an improvement over the utility approach in that, because here they talk about ranking rather than talking about utility in terms of 1 to exact measurement, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll say better, worse, good, bad, and all of that. So I would want you to know, we just want to go through, we'll come across words such as a combination of a bundle. We'll be using the word bundle. We'll be talking about monotonic preferences. We'll be talking about indifference set, indifference curve, budget line, budget set, budget constraint. This is the new some of the glossary or the terms that we will be using here. So I just want you to have a look at this. So these are the words you must familiarize yourself with. In this chapter we're going to use more of this. So yes, it is an approach for determining the position of consumers equilibrium, and it's better than the utility approach basically. And they say you cannot measure it cardinally or numerically because it's a psychological phenomena, so we can talk about it in terms of ordinal measurement. So based on that, we have what are the assumptions. Let's go through these assumptions. Look at these assumptions as you see them. So assumptions are like there are two goods. So there's a bundle of two goods that you have. That it is assumed that the consumer buys only two goods. A combination of two goods is called consumption bundle. And of course, consumer is rational. So we assume the consumer aims at the maximization of utility given his income and market prices of the commodities. So you got it? That consumer buys only two goods. That is one big assumption. And the utility, next assumption is it is ordinal, which means that consumer can only rank his preferences. Utility can only be measured in terms of ranking. It cannot be measured in exact numbers. So that is why it is not a cardinal concept, it's an ordinal concept. Then of course there's another thing is as more goods, more utility. Well, this is human nature. If somebody has more of a good, we always prefer that. We would take a bundle in which there are more of one good or the other. So he puts it down as monotonic preferences. So that is according to this, maybe we can talk about scale of preferences. It refers to the ranking of preferences by the consumer. So the consumer ranks his preferences regarding different bundles. That is called the scale of preferences. So there are three possibilities. So consumer may prefer consumption of only A bundle, only A. He might consider taking only B, okay, or consumer may prefer consumption bundle B to bundle A, but or the consumer may be indifferent between bundles A and B. Hence, bundles A and B have equal satisfaction. So this is it. So this is what is really known as indifference curve. So whatever the bundles he's given, it doesn't matter to him. He's happy with each one. He's happy with whatever is there in this. Maybe more of A, less of B, more of B, less of A. It's okay by it. So when we do the indifference curve, we'll also talk about marginal rate of substitution. So with that, let's just end this class. We'll do that in the next.